Across Ireland, villages and towns are adapting to the limitations placed on people and businesses in response to the COVID-19 pandemic. Social distancing rules mean we can no longer travel, shop, or visit pubs, cafes, and restaurants in the normal way. These public health measures could remain in place for years. Saving lives, creating jobs, and opening schools will require bold interventions in the planning and design of our communities. The To It Not Through It plan for Inchicore Village implements the central aims of Dublin City Council's Mobility Intervention Programme to ensure safe access to and movement within Dublin City for all users. The village of Inchicore is 4 kilometres west of the city centre. The distance Dublin City Council recommends for commuting, where possible, by active travel. The large volume of car traffic that funnels through the village makes it an unfriendly place to do anything but drive. Inchicore's schools and healthcare facilities provide services to people living in the country's most densely populated area, Dublin South Central. But even locals have difficulty accessing services in their own community. Families with buggies and kids on bikes are squeezed onto narrow paths. The majority of road space is given over to cars, turning the heart of Inchicore into a yellow box surrounded by gridlock traffic. The To It Not Through It plan transforms the yellow box into a new civic space with an attractive southwest aspect. We achieve this by placing a roundabout at the junction of Tyrconnell Road and the mini market. This will stop through traffic, but will help drivers park on Tyrconnell Road and access housing and services in the village. Car traffic on Tyrconnell Road will be travelling to Inchicore rather than through Inchicore. People of all ages walking and cycling will have segregated infrastructure so they can travel in a safe and healthy environment. This is critically important for opening our schools in September. We are also proposing some simple changes to the road layout at Grattan Crescent. The left turn general traffic lane outside the Black Lion Inn will be converted into segregated cycling and walking infrastructure using bollards. This will allow for outdoor seating on the northern side of the Black Lion pub and will give pedestrians the recommended 2-metre social distancing space. Drivers will turn left onto Emmett Road following the altered road layout, but will be prevented from driving through the new plaza area to Tyrconnell Road. This plan has consequences not only for private cars, but for bus services. The 13, 68 and 69 services will in effect terminate at their respective stops at Tyrconnell Road and Camet Close. Passengers not ending their journey in Inchicore will be asked to walk to the next stop, a distance of about 300 metres, or to complete their journey by foot or bicycle. This interchange encourages able-bodied passengers living more than 5 kilometres from the city centre to give up their space on the bus and walk or cycle the rest of the journey. These interventions will save lives. They will help prevent the spread of COVID-19 in the most densely populated constituency in the country. While these interventions are proposed on a temporary basis, they will also help deliver active transport infrastructure in line with Dublin City Council's development plan and the National Transport Authority's strategy for the Greater Dublin area. The support for this plan from local businesses and community organisations demonstrates the appetite for change and innovation in Inchicore. A village designed for people of all ages and abilities will help businesses flourish at a time of unparalleled economic uncertainty. We urge Dublin City Council to implement these measures as soon as possible.
Yeah, I think this is fantastic. I think it'd be great for Inchicore Village.
That's fantastic. And how long have you had your shop here?
35 years.
35 years, so you know what you're talking about.
Yeah, well, sometimes.